Well, let's see how smoky the passes are today. This video is brought to you by Sudco Transportation. Now hiring Super B wood chip and Super B flat deck Class 1 drivers in BC's Lower Mainland, the Okanagan, and the Kootenays. To apply, go to sudco.ca, use promo code JuanFan, let them know I sent you. Plus, get an extra $100 on your first payday. Well, good morning, guys. She's got a mouthful of chocolate, so she can't even correct me.
Good afternoon.
1:49 p.m., September 14th. 30 degrees Celsius, so it's quite warm. I thought it was supposed to be a cold week, huh? You said it was going to be a cold week. You said all of last week. It's going to be a cold week this week.
Yeah, but
I am sweating and humid and really, really humid here.
I was looking up for the Okanagan, not the Lower Mainland.
Yeah, let's start the video with me coughing. Great idea. She gave me a Kit Kat. Unbelievable.
Will I take it back?
No, you can't take it back.
I haven't ate it yet, so I baked it up.
Try to get this truck cooled off without coughing too much.
Yeah, before a Kit Kat melts.
Got a bit of a wonky load. You guys can't really see it, but there's a huge space between the first section of load, the middle section, and the rear section. Because I didn't know exactly what I was loading, so I'm like, okay, so if we're going to this place, I know the third pickup is heavy stuff. But let's make sure we leave the heavy stuff for the front of the truck, the center of the truck. Our second pickup is fairly heavy stuff too, but not quite as heavy. And then our first pickup, I have no idea what it is until I get there. So once I got there, I saw it was just 2 door frames. I'm like, okay, right on the very back of the trailer. I'd rather have the back light anyway. Second place, I'm like, let's load right in the center of the trailer. Because I don't know what I'm getting at the other place. If we're getting too much, we can load some of it behind, some of it forward. Get to the third place, it's 6 pallets of concrete block, but they're small block, they're narrower ones. I'm like, oh, well, these are light too. Well, I guess we got lots of space. Lots of space and no worries about weight.
And first you gotta think about what order you have to unload it all to.
Luckily it's light enough, it wouldn't really matter what order, but if it's heavier, like I was expecting, the order would be very important.
Yeah, because we have 3 pickups and 3 drops.
Just going through Chilliwack here on Trans-Canada Highway 1.
Say we're done before here at 2 o'clock.
I said I wanted to get to Abbotsford and load by 2 o'clock, and it's 2 o'clock now and we're loaded and leaving, well, going through Chilliwack. So I had a schedule as far as when I first got the load. I was like, it seems a very optimistic load if we'll get the last load in today or not. Yeah, the first pickup and the second pickup combined was less than half an hour of load time. No issues there.
And you get paid extra for each.
Get paid for each extra pickup and drop.
And a partial tarp will get paid for.
Partial tarp. I was gonna merge back to the slow lane, but we'll wait for these people to cool on and see what speed they're going to be going. Okay. Chief decided he was the most important.
Trying to figure out if he wants a sandwich or not.
I definitely wanted a cheap sandwich.
I'm a little sassy today, so I'll just censor myself.
What? Never censor yourself.
I told you earlier I couldn't be on the radio because I had some very sassy comebacks. The radio has been surprisingly so quiet today for Vancouver.
I just turned it off, but
Yeah, but for the most part, it's like radio check, radio check, radio check, because everybody's like, this is too quiet. Is my radio working? I didn't hear anything negative,
no.
which is
You think it's safe to leave it on?
no, because I just jinxed us, so. Found like we have never had that experience, at least I haven't for a long time.
Must be the right time of day.
So we had Petra Pass over there too, but that's
There's a petrol pass there, but that's just a pump, no convenience store,
yeah.
no showers, no washrooms. The one we are at has some facilities.
I was eyeing up the food, but I didn't buy anything. Instead, I came and got a Kit Kat.
We just ate lunch, or I ate lunch. Did you not eat?
I didn't eat much, but yeah. But it was really hard because I had my favorite thing and I had one of my favorite things. I also want to buy corn on the cob, so I really want to buy everything. I'm not safe to have a wallet right now.
It sounds that way.
Yep. So, right now you could usually see mountains.
Yeah, there's a lot of mountains right in that smoke. It's just a wall of smoke. Yep. Fail at the no coughing thing. It's so hot and humid outside. I'm just at the Petra Pass. I fueled up and I also finished tarping that load before heading up over the passes. It's just when you're working in the super humid, then come inside to a cold AC truck, and the smoke doesn't help either. Oh look, there's the popo.
So when we're seeing this tarp, those doors are tarped. It might be hard to see.
Yes. You can't see the tarp. The tarp is very, very back, really low to it. It's 2 door frames laying on the back, so the tarp is not. So hopefully, shoulder cam try number 3 is better. I'm finding that the last 2 videos, the inside truck was nice and clear, but the background was just blown out way too bright, way too exposed. And on the Sony Action Cam, I can control the exposure.
You can this.
How?
Oh, there's lots of settings.
Okay, but if this video is not good, we have to control the exposure down.
There's actually settings where you can max the ISO and stuff, so it never goes over stuff. It's really cool. This has settings like you wouldn't play with.
Okay, so we'll check this video out, see if this worked. If it did not, then we have to lower the exposure.
And of course, you bought this, and your email today said the Action 3 is out. Then it's back to looking like this one.
Yeah, Osmo Action 2 sucked. I didn't like it at all. The form factor, I didn't like it at all. So, say Osmo Action 3 is out now, which piques my interest. if we had waited a week to buy this, I would have still bought this camera, not the 3, but the price of this one probably dropped dramatically.
I was kind of reading the email, like the specs, but I'm like, I'm not sure what's new. I really don't know. So maybe you can point it out.
Yeah, I'll look at it. See if the Osmo Action 3 is our next camera. Although now that we have this one, it'll be years before we get another one. Unless the Sony comes out on us. Really like being in the 3-cam thing. If we can get the shoulder cam to work the way I want to, which I think we'll get there. 3 cams. I thought it was going to add a lot of time to edit time. It doesn't. It does not add a lot of time at all. So we should be good.
I know I really wanted one while kayaking too.
Camera?
Yeah. I don't trust myself with my phone in the water. It's too tipsy for me to try to balance. But if I just had a camera there.
So the dash cam is no longer waterproof.
Yes.
Because I removed the little door on the side and didn't realize that that door is impossible to put back on. So the shoulder cam, I will keep that little door on there. It'll stay waterproof. The Sony is still waterproof too. So we will have 2 cameras that are waterproof.
If we go to Belize and if we do snorkeling, we should bring them.
Yeah.
I have all these plans for these cameras. I also sometimes want your quadcopter when I'm at home, but you have it here.
I never have time to fly it.
Yeah, but if you left it at home, I don't think I would fly it because I say I want to, but then I would be afraid of it.
Maybe I'll have to teach you on the weekend.
Yeah. Even though...
And study a bunch of laws, flying laws first.
Even though I don't know if I would fly it with the way the fall colors are going. It's not very scenic.
Fall colors are not pretty this year. All the trees are going straight from green to just brown, ugly brown. There's no beautiful yellow and red.
I think the smoke
might be the smoke, but there's trees just going dark green to just, oh, now they're ugly yet brown. What? I don't know why they're doing that this year.
I mean, some are doing the normal, but here, like these mountains are usually very orange.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful fall color. And so far this year, we're not seeing that, but there's still time.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly when this lane goes down a lane.
Up ahead, this highway goes down 1 lane on this eastbound here because of the forest fire here in Hope.
Thankfully, it's in a section of the highway that's not like this. It's more rocky cliff, so it keeps it away from the highway.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what's keeping the road open for now. They did close it for a while a couple of days ago. I guess the fire was being a little more aggressive.
They might have done hand burning during that time to make sure it stays away. And you can see the color here. It's just blah.
Yeah, it's green or gross brown.
It's like a mix of like an unhealthy smoke color. Yeah, a little bit of rain though. We just need a a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely need more. You can see the hood. Part of the hood got washed a bit, but not the whole hood. Bug deflector kept the front of the hood from getting wet. GPS, what you doing?
I need to really remember to update that and see if it figures itself out after that.
Hey look, we can see the mountains a bit here.
Yeah, but you can see where the smoke starts for the fire.
Yeah, but it's relaxed here a little bit. It's clear for just a small section. Even the sun wants to come through. Oh look, there's the popo there too. The popo are all over this highway today.
It's interesting, his front lights flash.
Normally they turn those off once they pull you over. Be about an hour short of making a destination.
Oh boy, where does that leave us?
See the lake, Paulson area?
That's what I was thinking, around there.
Oh, and then we have a U.S. load tomorrow. We're down. Want to text Tammy? Just ask her. U.S. or Canadian load tomorrow. Excuse me. Thanks.
No problem.
See, I can text while driving when Jess is with.
You do a lot of things when I'm along. You have 2 extra hands.
Yeah. When she's not along, I have to pull over and make phone calls. Or phone calls I can do with Bluetooth, but pull over, text, and emails, and check paperwork and stuff.
And also while you're loading, you have someone that does paperwork and
Yep.
meals and water.
Don't have to stop for meal preparation. It's all made while I'm loading or unloading. Pretty spoiled.
Yeah. Now this for 3 weeks.
Yeah, even if she doesn't drive, the amount of work she does in here means I can drive more.
It honestly pays off. Like, everybody sees the difference. Way more efficient with.
I start getting the emails of, hey, you drove the top 3, you were in the top 3 for most miles driven this week in the company. I start getting emails like that when Jess is along. Kind of an unfair advantage against the other drivers.
I'm not willing to call myself sorry.
It looks less smoky here than in the morning even.
It does. Good.
Yeah. It's very good.
I don't know if the smoke when direction changed or not though, or
Yeah, it might just be blowing the smoke a different direction.
they were saying that this would start to help while the rain would help just make the smoke go away. We should be driving into rain. We'll see. I haven't seen a lot of these trucks. They're all numbered.
Houses?
Yeah, that was 7, and then there was, I don't know, 5, 6, 4, whatever.
Could be a movie production thing. Coming back to Vancouver, they were shooting inland somewhere.
Could be. Some kind of tour bus where you need to know your number. I don't know.
Well, it could be a tour bus company, yeah.
There's a lot of them.
So do you have your phone attached or hooked into this camera right now? Could you change the exposure while recording?
I don't know.
It's a good test to go exposure -1 in the last half of the video just to see if it made a difference.
But if I was certain, I was going to say.
Sorry, you're mumbling.
Yeah, because I'm mumbling to myself.
Well, could you mumble a little louder? What's the pouty face? She's censoring herself, I think.
This app is really annoying.
Yes, the app is very annoying. DJI makes very good cameras, very good quadcopters, but their apps are horrible, horrible, horrible. It takes forever to connect to stuff. Just trying to get a live stream to work with the Osmo was painful.
That gave me a migraine. That was brutal. But I didn't give up, man. I had that figured out. Problems with connecting.
Can't connect? Maybe because we're recording?
You think it would let you. Like, that one has no problem.
Yeah.
Like,
I honestly like the Sony Action Cam better than the Osmos. But the Osmos, I can shoot in 4K and the Sony Action Cam can't. Technically it can, but it automatically, you think the Osmos overheat a lot. Sony way overheats at 4K.
you see the camera, so connect to the camera. And this app makes you have location on it, makes you have Bluetooth on it, and it makes you have Wi-Fi on it.
Yeah, that's a little annoying. Man, it's a lot clearer over here. can see more of your brown trees up there where there should be yellow trees.
I don't want them to be my trees if they're that color.
Fall's no longer your favorite season if they're just going to go straight to brown.
That's still my favorite season. We're just not claiming those trees. The answer is no, I can't connect to them.
Okay. Good enough. You try.
It says to make sure they're powered on and by us. I was like, I'm literally.
We're definitely powered on.
I'm like 2 feet away, a flat. Like, I'm by him.
Smoke in the background there, but
it's a lot better than yesterday.
Out here. Down here it's pretty darn good. And the road's not even closed anywhere. They've opened up the lane. Unless I'm still coming, but I'm pretty sure we're past that. Maybe they're still coming.
Oh, it's still coming by the other route.
See if our scale's open. Most likely it will be. Got a lot of LH bales there.
A lot.
Yeah. It's ready for
Another cop over there.
another cop on that side. Yeah. Good catch. Seems like they're all westbound. That's the third one. Just watch someone get 3 tickets, one from each of them.
Telling you the rest area is closed.
Yep, the rest area is closed due to fire.
It says Highway 3, done smoke in Manny Park.
It is open.
You can see a little bit of smoke in there.
Or down low there, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like we're a full house today. Alright, rigs are going to start bypassing because the ramp is full. You legally can't stop on the road, even if the scale's open, you have to bypass. So, shame there weren't 3 more trucks in front of us. And we could have bypassed.
I think for our busy, this scalers needs to upgrade.
Don't do that. Then they'll inspect even more of us. Maybe it's probably healthy to expect more of us.
Yeah.
You seen some of the trucks out there?
Exactly.
We'll drive over these things so slow. Canada, 10 kilometers per hour. At least British Columbia. 50, 500, 5, 500, 12, 500. $6,700 or something like that. Super light on the back. They got even the vehicle here closing this down. Oh, that fire is burning right down here.
Mm-hmm. It's right by the rest area.
Cop here. Is that a cop? No, just security. It's the forest fire just bringing every looky loot in and they have to put up security.
I think they're usually around or the pipeline. Not always there, but sometimes. Maybe it's that there's no workers.
Could be. Maybe. Wide load coming through. Oh yeah, here you can smell fire.
Yeah. Well, at least the fire goes from there all the way to the Flood Hope Road coming up.
Oh, it's right down here.
Yep.
Fire smoldering right down here. Crazy.
Look at all the rocks on the road.
Oh, look at all the rocks down there.
And
What?
the trees that fell down.
From the fire?
Well, if they burn the trees and the trees topple.
Oh yeah, look, there's burnt trees coming. Yeah, those are burnt trees that have come down.
The trees
Weird.
come down, so do the rocks.
They're just sitting there ready to close that road down.
Yeah.
Job is just to sit there and wait. Yeah, that's all fire crew pickups parked there. Today morning coming through, you can see open flame. Oh yeah, there's a big water tank set up over there. What about that homeless camp there? Are they evacuating the homeless camp?
I think they rescinded. I think I read that today. Which means they probably feel like they have it under control. Their train parked over there.
Yeah.
There's some crazy clouds there.
Hello. I'm good. How's it going? McMinnville. Yeah, I've been there a couple of times. Certainty, Portland. What time is your appointment? Yeah, but what time is your appointment time? 7 o'clock. So they start loading at 6, so you can't park there. If you want to, you can park. I've done this before. Is driven to Certainty, do a U-turn facing the other direction on the other side of the street. There's a big oil refinery there. You can park along there. You see all these no trespassing signs on the oil refinery, but you can face the wrong way, and then you kind of have to do a U-turn on the highway. It's a little tricky doing the U-turns, but you can park over there. Yeah, it's not that far. Yeah. Yeah, I've done that before. Slept at that scale over there, and then yeah, because if you had a 6 o'clock appointment, then you could go sleep there and then load first thing in the morning. But 7 o'clock, you have a bunch of guys angry at you. Yes. So anytime I go grocery shopping and I grab those plastic bags, my pin lock is clean as it came off the shelf. Because I always put the pin lock into a plastic bag and then put the pin lock on. And then when you take it off, you just turn the plastic bag inside out. All the grease is inside the bag. Yep. So that my pin lock is as clean as it came off the shelf when I bought it. One of the other drivers from Vetter told me about that, and I've never gone back. I bought a brand new pin lock just to start doing that. Yep. It warns people. It's yep. I'm never doing without a plastic bag on there again. Oh yeah. you get grease everywhere. So, well, I'm just driving through Hope, so I'll be losing cell service here soon. It's down here smoldering, and the smoke is a lot less than yesterday, but it's still here. Yeah, everything is open. All the lanes are open again. It's, yeah. Sounds good. Have a good night. Sure. Bye. Yeah, pro tip. Anytime you need to lock up your trailer and put a pin lock on it, put the pin lock in the plastic bag first. So the pin lock, the plastic bag goes over the pin lock. Let's stay on this lane. Put the pin lock on and lock it on with a plastic bag hanging over it. The grease all stays on the bag and your pin lock stays nice and clean. Brian, he works for Vetter now. He told me about that, and it's the best idea I've ever heard, and we'll pass that info on to every other driver out there. The car started moving over a lane and then came back. Not a fan of that car. They started moving over and then all of a sudden they changed their mind and came back. I almost ran them off the road because of that. Yeah, it was another driver calling. He's in Oregon, McMinnville.
I had a chuckle, but I always want to call it McMinnville.
McMinnville. Yeah, I call it McMinnville as well. I made that mistake. It's a good mistake to make.
I am jealous you got to talk to that driver. He's fun to talk to.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
I got to talk to him last time, so it's okay. That's another thing. I hate to answer your phone calls and people will go, "What? You're not long?"
Only one person at Cycle doesn't want to talk to her when she answers the phone. Everybody else, my dispatchers, my direct boss, everybody just talks to her as if she knows what's going on in the truck, because she does. I have one person in the office that refuses to talk to her, only talks to me. Weird.
But yeah, everybody else treats me like family. Like all the other drivers that know me, so I'm just family.
You're just another one of the guys.
Yep.
So we left Highway 1 when we saw a Hope sign, and then since then we've been on Highway 3. Coquihalla went north, we went south. Well, southeast. won't be getting any more phone calls until we get close to Princeton because there's no cell service from here to Princeton.
We had a pretty good timing. We would have been out of range.
Then after Princeton, there's no cell service all the way to Caramias. And then just south of Costin, the cell service again stops. We get cell service from the Soyuz to Midway. That's our biggest section of cell service. Our longest distance of cell service is Soyuz to Midway. And we have a little bit of cell service in Grand Forks to Christina Lake. And then Castlegar has a small little valley of cell service. Salmo barely has like 1 bar of cell service. And then after Creston, we start getting more and more cell service. It cuts out in and out here and there, but as you get through the mountains, all of a sudden you have. Still don't have 5G, but at least you have cell service after the mountains. Until you get further south, once you get into the flatlands, there's no cell service there either.
Depends on where you
It's
were.
just nothing. It's just flat wilderness. There's no cities, no. So live streams are a little hard to do because of that. In the U.S., the interstate system, they do a pretty darn good job of having cell service almost everywhere.
I forgot to mention, we saw another bear yesterday.
Yes, we did.
This one was like running across the road in front of us.
Right as we pulled, right before we pulled into load at Cluster Cup.
Yeah. Well, it had like a pretty steep incline on the left side to go up pretty quickly.
Yeah, bears are good climbers. They can climb fast. It's this road. They put brand new pavement on this road and couldn't get it smooth. They didn't run those steam rollers on here enough. The whole highway is shaky. They did a very poor job of paving this road. Bumpier now than it was before with the potholes. Like a lot bumpier. I remember we saw the big rock here yesterday. It looks like they're clearing up some of the rock sliding. I was just so glad there was no car beside me because I moved over quickly. It's like, holy smokes, big rock on the road. Oh, it looks like they're adding an extra barrier there.
Yeah.
Good job. Let's keep those rocks behind that barrier. I wonder if someone hit that rock. Probably did a lot of damage to whatever hit that rock.
Nighttime and
Yeah.
last minute escape.
I said yesterday, no, that was today morning. We slept at the home slide in the west area.
Yeah, we got up really early. It was still dark.
We got up at 6:35. Yeah, 6:35. Not as early as the day before, but
Yeah, that was earlier. I don't know.
6:35. We were starting to roll by 7. Did my pre-trip at 6:45. 7 o'clock we were rolling.
All I know, it was too dark, and I was like, nope, this is not, nope. Didn't want to get out of bed.
really annoying road. Man, they did a bad job of this.
It's like you get a massage whether or not you want
I know,
one.
it's like, I don't understand why they did such a bad job. Got a cab over coming by us.
I saw one of those today already. Let's see if dispatch got back to you.
There's no cell service.
KMT to Portland.
KMT to Portland tomorrow?
Oh, there's a typo that says Portland. Portland. We're Portland.
So we need 10 hours off tonight.
I called that we were going to go to that.
Portland? Where in Portland?
I don't know, there's a few bill sites there.
Where did we go last over there? Oh, that yard. They were storing it in their yard there.
Yeah, we'll see. But you're pretty sure you'll be back to where we delivered this morning because they're expecting 28 more trucks.
Oh. So that's Thursday.
Oh.
We're not going to get home very early.
We'll have to think this through.
We're going to deliver that load Friday morning, load on Friday morning, see if we can get home Friday night.
Well, I will be complaining because Sunday's already occupied by the Sunco. I want a weekend.
Well, you're staying home this week, though.
Yeah, but I have appointments every day. I'm gonna be tired of appointments.
Looks like we're not going to get a weekend. It's not a long weekend anyway.
It's gonna be busy. And while a lot of places are closed Monday,
Yeah, we'll see what kind of load we're delivering and where we're going. Yeah.
you should be good. There's a lot of other places that will be closed. At least it's a lot smoother here.
Yep, it's that steep incline they couldn't get smooth. So there's something they need to do different on the incline. Here it's nice and smooth.
And if we had time, I would say stop at Derrickby for a blizzard. You mentioned it yesterday, and it's been on my mind ever since.
Could, but then Portland would be even further
I
away.
know. I'm gonna have to save my ice cream trip for the weekend. The weekend is already busy. Right, I
When did we leave this last week? We left fairly late on Sunday, so we should have the hours, right?
Yeah.
We should check the hours to make sure that Portland works.
Yeah. Assuming you'll do that when we stop. Once in a while they do that. I don't realize the hours.
Yeah. So I've been running Canadian hours, so I've been using up a lot of hours this week so far.
Yeah. That means we won't get much of a weekend. You'll have to talk to them. A lot of abandoned park is closed, I saw yesterday.
Or due to the fire?
Yeah. Also should be looking for bears. Or moose. But now that I said moose, I won't see one.
No. Oop, bump.
Oh. Yesterday we were stuck in the Grand Olson, Christina Lake construction, especially if it's not live on the road or something that takes a long time. So where are we going?
I don't know if we have enough hours for that Portland run.
Do you want me to text her back?
No, I want to do some math first.
Okay.
There's no cell service here anyway. I'll do some math next time we take a break.
I would say we can stop for ice cream.
Do the math, see how long it takes to drive to Portland, how long I think it'll take to unload, and 3 stops to unload, and then, yeah.
Then you have to think about reloading.
Reloading,
Your equipment time would be for a place.
tarping.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess we're out of hours. Hours? I mean, we're out of our 1 hour today.
I feel so short again.
We've got our video in. So we'll call it a day. I'm going to find out the math and we'll see where we're actually going tomorrow. Will we head for Portland? I don't know. It's going to be tight. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hoping we'll have a little less smoke in the next video or two, but we'll see. We are out of here. You guys rock.
Adios.